What's good? It's your boy Fanon. Let me know who's there. Let's get a little boxing talk going. What's going on, Tim B? How you feeling, man? Black Ham TV. Zoro say F top rank. I'm with you on that, my friend. What's going on, D? 21519. What's happening? LT Green in the house. What's good, my man? What's blazing in sports? Good job, man. I like your stuff. Yes, sir. What up, Carl Burrell? Think tank of the esoteric, man. What's good, man? I gotta get to I was thinking you, man. I'm glad that you came back in here, man, that you're here. Because I heard Blood Boxing try to think. He was like, think tank, I'm gonna call you X. I'm calling my man Think Zapier Ramanifest Think Tank of the Esoteric. What's good? I always go Think Tank of the Esoteric. I love that name. What's going on, Damian Bryant? What's happening, man? Real Economics 101. What's going on? Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Zenoro. Hey, Zoro, I saw Gerald Washington fight last night. I was on Marlowe's Corner. I was listening to Marlowe's Corner, marathon conversation. Those guys are doing it, man. I watched the fight with them, man. He looked like trash. He fighting on a Sunday night looked like trash. He's going to be food for somebody next, man. I wasn't impressed at all with him. But he did start picking it up later on in the fight, man. His conditioning saved him. Yes, sir. Aftermath said here. It's this thing. What's good, man? Lawrence RBE, Robert Mountain. What's going on? Hey, y'all, hit the like button on the way in. It'll be appreciated. Mark Blake, what's happening, man? Frederick Cotton, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's been a while, man. Aha, thank you, Frederick. Man, Frederick, man, you make up for a lot of trolls, man. I'm telling you, Frederick Cotton is worth 100 trolls. So let's cut to the chase, man. I'm officially, being called a Terrence Crawford hater because I'm pointing out the fact that Terrence Crawford is not Jeff Horn. I mean, what do you want me to say, man? What's going on, Nassim the Dream? Zora said, I've been pushing for White versus Washington for the longest time. Did Gerald's performance make you think he can beat White? I'd favor White, but White looked like trash too. I'm not impressed with Dillian White at all, man. Not impressed with him at all. So I wouldn't mind seeing the bout. I'd rather see him get beat up by Luis Ortiz, though. What's going on, 1-2? How are you, my lady? The original first lady of Fanon International Boxing. Brian Oyo said, Fanon, Crawford and Spence isn't happening anytime soon, if at all. It'll happen, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. I think it's 2020 because they're going to try to ride this because, look, Terrence Crawford is pretty much what they have over there at Top Rank. Because I don't think Vasily Lomachenko is very long. I don't think he's very long for it, man. I like him a lot, man. Really, I've grown to be a much more of a fan than him. I liked his performance against Linares, but at 135, he's in danger. You know what I mean? He didn't, Terrence Crawford looks like he really is the real deal. But yeah, but I think the fight will get made. But anyway, I wanted to get on this, man, because look, it's really difficult in boxing to be fans of two boxers in the same weight division, right? So now they're saying Horn some shit. Yeah, come on, man. Think Tank, before the fight, lots of cats were saying Crawford too small. Now they're saying Horn ain't shit. Look, I don't know who these cats are that are saying this. All I can talk about is myself. I don't know whether or not Crawford was too small or not. I was like, okay, it'll see, like, what can he do against a bigger welterweight? But that's all Jeff Horn was a bigger welterweight. That's it. That's all he had, man. He's a C fighter. Let's just be real. He's not. Dude, come on, man. If he hadn't beat Manny Pacquiao, people have been like, oh, he's bum hunting. If he didn't have that belt and he had not beaten Manny Pacquiao, right, then you would be like, come on, man, this dude ain't about nothing, man, for real. Now, I think that I like Jeff Horn. I think he's a tough fighter that comes to fight and does all that stuff, does what he needs to do, man. But come on, man. If you even call him a B-class fighter, man, he's not Errol Spence Jr., man. I'll go so far as to say this. It's the same comparison Like, say you switched fights, right? And Terrence and Errol Spence beat Carlos Ocampo this weekend, and everybody was like, "Oh, look what he did to Carlos Ocampo." There's no way that he'll be able to beat that Terrence Crawford won't be able to hang with him because he beats up Carlos Ocampo. Come on, man. Carlos Ocampo and Jeff Horn probably about the same level of fighter, man. Just be real. They're about the same. They're about the same level of fighter. I think that I don't think I wouldn't favor Jeff Horn to beat anybody. I wouldn't favor him to beat Danny Garcia. I wouldn't favor him to beat Sean Porter. I wouldn't favor him to beat Keith Thurman. I mean, he's what he is, man. I mean, he is what he is. He's a guy that did well in a fight. And, you know, I think he really did deserve to win the Manny Pacquiao fight. But come on, man. Manny Pacquiao's an old, blown up 135-pounder, man. You know, old, been knocked out multiple times. It's just what it is, you know? Fanon, you said it best. Horn is a C-level fighter with no jab. Dude, what's going on, Bo, man? And he had no jab. I'm like, dude, I mean, come on, man. I'm the first one what's going on, Dark Truth? I'll be the first one to admit, man, that I am not, you know, hey, man, I am not the king of matchmakers, okay? But I can see that he didn't jab. He's sitting there with his hands by his waist, trying to beat Terrence Crawford with lead left hooks. It just, come on, man. And that's what he was working on, too. He was in the high. And I was like, when I saw him training, hitting the pads, I'm like, if he leads with, if this is his, and you can check my record, I was like, if this is his tactic, he's going to lose. Lead left hooks? Come on, man. That's going to get timed, man. That's going to get timed. And that's what happened, man. You know? But I just don't think, let's not get out of hand with it. Let's not get out of hand. Now, if he mops the floor with Sean Porter, he mops the floor with Danny Garcia, then you can start saying, okay, yeah, hey, man, you know, that shows me. Now, I don't have a problem with people saying he thinks he's going to win, that, you know, that Terrence Crawford would beat Errol Spence. I don't have any problem with that, man. Curtis Anderson in the house. What's good, man? Curtis Anderson, I was enjoying the conversation, man, last night. I always enjoy, man. That's like my evening break. I go to Marlowe's Corner, chill out, listen to these dudes talk boxing. Curtis Anderson is extremely knowledgeable on that boxing and that kung fu movies. Dak Tran said Horn lacks mobility. He lacks talent. Number one, primarily. More than anything, he lacks talent. He's a tough guy. He's just not very talented. And I just don't think you should count. Just don't call it any more than what it is, man. Don't call it any more than what it is. You know, he did what he's supposed to do. Ollie Dago 619 said, Fanon, I'm a big Crawford fan, but I really see Spence being the first guy to defeat Crawford. What's going on? Ill established in 1992. What's good? Think Tank said Crawford makes dude looks average. But yeah, okay. What does Errol Spence? Hey, Think Tank, what does Errol Spence make people look like? I give you a quiz because I got an answer for that. I'll tell you what he makes them look like. He makes them look like they're in pain. Okay? He makes them look like they're in a lot of pain. Terrence Crawford did not make Jeff Horn look like he was in a lot of pain. Errol Spence Jr. made Carol Brook look like he was about to cry. Okay? It's just, come on, man. There's nothing on, there's nobody remotely near Errol Spence that's going to tell you what Terrence Crawford's going to do with Errol Spence. Now, like I said, I don't have any problem with people thinking he's going to win. I got no problem with that, man. I got no problem with that. With people thinking he's going to win. I can see how Duke could win. You know, I can. But let's just be straight, man. Let's shoot straight, man. Money pal. Okay, my man. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Money. I hope Money Pal the fourth gets on. MP4 Vids just sent me some sweet ones, man. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Yes. All right, I'm sorry, man. I got a video coming out today. Check me out. It's going to be Money Pal the fourth. I'm doing a video on Money Pal fourth. So this is going to be my first highlight video in a long time, and I am looking forward to it. I just got some sweet pictures, high resolution. We're going to make it happen. That's what's up. He said Bashid Mays said he makes them look like mortals. Who is that? Errol Spence. Okay, Tony Crumble said Errol Spence punishes fighter Terrence outclasses smaller and less skilled opponents, but Errol breaks bones. Yeah, man, that's what I'm coming out, man. Y'all check it out, man. Please support and share it. Okay, this is a video that I'm going to ask you guys to share. Please share this video and if you guys know other boxers, I'm going to do videos. Like if I can get footage on real good boxers and real high definition boxers or up and coming boxers, man, I really want to do more and more of these. So I got a little special feature coming up with Money Pal the Fourth. Check it out. Share it, man. So Donron, what up, Fanon? Let's see how these conversations intensify after Saturday night. I'm excited, man. I'm loving the conversation. No, I'm with you. I'm loving the conversation. I'm loving it because it gives a higher platform to both boxers, and these guys deserve it. Errol Spence deserves it. Terrence Crawford deserves it. Now, here's the thing. Terrence Crawford needs to hurry up and take this bout. Now, if I'm Terrence Crawford, I'm thinking I need to get in here with Errol Spence as soon as possible because there's a 3-year age difference between those two, and there's like a 10. What is there? A 10 fight difference between the two. Somebody can tell me what let me see what Terrence Crawford's record is. Terrence Crawford, I think, is 30-something. He's at least 30-something fights, right? Yeah, Spence has got 23 and Crawford's got 33. So, and God dog, man. See, look, Errol Spence is 23 with 23-0 with 20 KOs. Crawford is 33-0 with 24 KOs. Errol Spence Jr. is probably going to catch up with this dude's in total number of KOs in the neck because he's probably going to be 24-0 with 21 KOs. It's just the cat's just got so much pop, so much power, man. And he's not even just power. His style is crazy. So that's going to push him, man. I'm telling you, it's going to push him. It's really going to push Terrence Crawford. Lewis Coleman, what's good, man? He said, Nino Brown boxing, man. We ain't talked in a while. I said Lewis Coleman. Okay, that's not me. Peterson was on medication for ED over that. You talking about that juice? For erectile dysfunction. That's funny. Lewis Coleman said, I agree for 9. Crawford should fight Errol now before he gets better. Yeah. He don't want to see him at 30 fights, man. At 30 fights, that's going to be tough, man. Real deal. The real deal detail in shop said, Fanon, the great. What's going on, my brother? I'm good, man. I like that. I like Fanon the Don. I like the Nine the Great. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Talking about boxing. Harold Trim said, Fanon, let's be honest. Horn is a school teacher that moonlights as a boxer. I'm glad he was paid well. He can fight down under for the rest of his career. He'd be smart to do that because he's got to get out of 147 pounds, man. If you got to do all that weight draining and all that stuff, he's 30 years old now. You got to stop that, man. You got to stop it. You know what I mean? What's good, man? Much love in the super chat from the Real Deal Detailing Shop. Thank you, sir. Thank you for supporting the cause. Always, always, always appreciate it. Said Bowen said, I'm taking the younger, stronger guy. Yeah, I mean, Crawford needs to get him now. Yep, 33-0. Ill Savage, TC #1 pound for pound, but Spence is the truth. That's it. That's what I say. That is what I say. Yes, sir. What's going on? I think I see my girl in here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, where are you? I thought I saw Beverly Rose. So I can say what's up to Beverly Rose. Beverly Rose, let me know. What's going on, Beverly Rose? Let me know. Let me know if you got those 2 numbers. And let me know those 2 numbers so it can be verified. And I can take care of that. We can wrap that up, man. I want to take that up. I want to wrap this up, Beverly. We've been talking about this for a long time. I need to get this off my plate. Lawrence RBE said, I don't want the fight ASAP, not because I want it to simmer and build, but I want the fight for unification. If it happens next, so be it. Yeah, pretty much. Now, Bob Arum said he wants it to be pay-per-view, and that is pretty much what it is. You know, that's what's going to have to happen, is that it's going to have to be for unification. But if we talked about up, hey, man, it can be there. I don't care about it being pay-per-view. I wouldn't mind if it was in Central. I wouldn't mind if it was in it could be on Fox Sport 1. I wouldn't care. That'd be the happiest I've ever been to turn on Fox Sports 1. World Combat Sports for 9. You at the Spence fight next week? No, I'm not gonna make it. Can't make it. I'm a workaholic, man. I got it. It's tough. Oh, Beverly Road, I'll text you after stream. That's what's up. Just let me know. You can text me during the stream. My phone is right there. And I'll see it. I just need to know what those numbers are. I gotta verify them. The real deal time. Speed kills power, best shown by Floyd. Here's the thing though, man. I think Floyd gets the brakes beaten off him by Errol Spence Jr. at welterweight. And Errol Spence Jr. is not slow. He's not slow. A jab will cause a lot of problems. And see, the bout that reminds me of too, is if you had like a Jose Luis Castillo versus Floyd Mayweather, that was a tough fight, man. Everett Sutton says, Fanon, don't care who wins, just don't want either of them to one time the situation. Not that I think they will. Right. I agree with that 100%. 100%. I don't want to come on, man. Keith Thurman need to get back in the. Yes, sir, Money Pal. Let me do this. Yes, sir. He did some really good ones too. Yes, sir. I got to do this real quick. A live stream. Be beautiful pictures. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Like I said, I got my Money Pal project coming out today. CMS HJ Dog. Speed beats power, but Errol is the most accurate puncher in the division. Let's not forget that. Agree with that. I agree with that. And he's not slow by any stretch of imagination. And body shots slow down guys and move. Body shots really do cause problems with people. It cuts that movement out. You know what I mean? It will definitely cut that movement out. But I want to see it. I want to see the fight now. But the Crawford fans, you got to come on now. You don't got to take a dump on somebody, man, just because you favor your guy. You know what I mean? Oh, Brian Taylor said they got to remember that Errol gave Floyd problems in the ring. Yeah, he beat him up in the ring. And I got from a very good source. Now, Errol Spence. Now I know that Terrence Crawford's on another level from Adrian Bronner. I know that. And I'm telling you, man, but I heard a story from a very good source about what happened when Errol Spence Jr. sparred Adrian Bronner. And I honestly believe that Errol Spence ruined Adrian Bronner's career in sparring. He broke that dude. He broke that dude in sparring. And Adrian Bronner ain't want to let his hands go since. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. That dude is something, man. I'm telling you. But I want to see him in there, man. I want to see the fight. And Tony McRae, exactly, for 9. I don't get the unnecessary rivalry. Yeah, I mean, it's just, let's make it happen, man. No need to crap on him, man, and act like the dude can't fight. That's ridiculous. Like, on the other side of it, I'm not going to say, I can't see how people want to say, Terrence Crawford doesn't have a shot. It's a marginal thing for now. But like I said, Terrence Crawford better hurry up. Don't let that sit. Don't let that sit, man. I'm telling you, don't let that kid sit. Don't let him get in the groove. He's already in the groove. But don't let that go on forever, man. Bronner knocked out. Bronner knocked out in 20-ounce gloves. Had that dude crying in 20-ounce gloves. The Bushy said, finally, Prime Floyd would have cheated Spence out of a win. Let's not get out of hand. Why you figured that? I don't know. He's too small. I think he's too small. Man. Floyd didn't. Look, man, I like Floyd, but let's be real about it, man. Look at the people he fought at 147, man. He ain't got nobody really. Come on, man. He did not fight. He did not beat Prime like Trinidad or something at 147 pounds, man. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a 135-pound fighter. That's what he is. He's got a lot of skills. He's got a lot of ability. And yeah, for sure. What's going on, Marlo's Corner? Yes, for sure. He did his thing at 147 pounds. He's the top one of the best fighters ever. But look, man, I'm not taking him over Thomas Hearns. Nah, I think exactly. He's not beating Thomas Hearns. Okay, he's not beating Thomas Hearns. I don't think I know like cats. Oh, he would have beat Sugar Ray Leonard. No, he wouldn't have. Sugar Ray Leonard would have beat that dude up, man. That would have been everything he could have handled against a guy that's a natural welterweight, a Hall of Fame level welterweight. Said Mr. J. Duke said, Fanon, I can't agree with you. Hey, that's cool. We'll never know. We'll never know. But man, Floyd, I can't see it, man. I cannot see him beating Thomas Hearns, man. I can't see it. I can't see it. And I like Floyd, but I can't see it, man. What's going on, man? BFTB Boxing. What's happening? What's going on? I have beef for nine. What do you have beef for what? World Breaker Fighting? Let me know, man. What's your beef? World Combat Sports. The Top Rank is already saying Spence haven't fought anyone or haven't proven himself. Have they said that? Because I don't know why they would. Lamont Peterson is somebody, and so is Kell Brook, and he's only got 23 fights. I mean, it's right where he's supposed to be. Let me see. King Box says power timing neutralizes speed. Wow. Yeah. Grace Terrell, what's going on? Grace Terrell, I ain't seen you in a while. Crawford knows his weakness, which is why his trunks are so high. Wow. Inside of 10. Paying Mound. Yeah, man down. Look, that's just a big old beast, man. Hey, Kai Harrison says, Fanon, good argument, but Floyd could potentially beat anybody he faces. I like to stretch things out a little bit, okay? Now, this is not a fight. Oh, World Breaker Fight said, my beef is with bandwagoners. Yeah, people hop on there. All right, let me stretch this out a little bit, okay? Do you think Floyd would have beat Winky Wright? Winky Wright. Floyd beat Winky Wright. Paul the Punisher Williams would have given Floyd problems as well. Yeah, that would have been a tough fight, man, because he lets his hands go, and he's gonna, yeah. But I think I would have had Floyd beating Paul Williams. I mean, but maybe not before he got cheated by. I would have loved to see that fight, man. I think he got his career damaged because of Margarito and them. Those wearing that plaster of Paris hurt that dude. That just wasn't right the way he went on about that. Kai Harrison, if Floyd beats anybody he faces. So I'm asking, though. Come on, let me know. Does Floyd beat Winky? Mike James Boxing says no. Spence reminds me of Mike McCown, the bottom set. He said, Fight World TV said he can beat Winky. DeMarcus Perkins, Winky's way too big. Charles Tiller, yes, he beats Winky and Paul. Mike James Boxing says, yes, Winky, not Winky. Enlighten me, please, Fanon. I'm not sure what that is. Winky had a high guard. Yes, he can beat Winky. Okay, he can beat Winky. Winky Wright. You think Floyd can beat Islandi Lara? You think Floyd can beat Islandi Lara? If you think Floyd beats Lara, you got your fucking mind. Okay? I'm going to tell you. If you think Floyd Mayweather Jr. beats Islandi Lara, you're nuts. That's my opinion. And Winky Wright, I think, no. 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 He's not beating Islandi Lara, dog. No. No. I don't see that. I do not see him beating Islandi Lara. Islandi Lara is too big, too long, too good a boxer, man. His size advantage over that dude is massive, and he's a boxer, man. And that's just Islandi Lara. Yeah. I'm trying. Yes, I am. Bowens, I do. Yes, I believe Islandi Lara, a prime Islandi Lara, can beat Floyd Mayweather Jr., man. Yes. Because Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a 135-pound fighter, man. He's a 135-pound fighter. Lara too rangy, Winky too big. I'm telling you, man, y'all got to get off that stuff, man. Size matters, homie. Size matters. Length matters. He could jab Floyd. He could just stay on the outside and jab Floyd and go to a decision on Floyd, man. Oh, man. I love Floyd, man. Like, okay, let me tell you something. Let me switch this up. Do you think that the Vasily Lomachenko can beat Floyd Mayweather? He beat Canelo. He beat Canelo he beat a young Canelo. I don't think Canelo beat Lara. But yeah, he did beat Canelo. But Canelo don't fight like Lara. They the same size. They be the same size, Lara. Nah, I don't think so. But that's just Lara. Okay, so we're having this conversation. I'm not sleeping on Floyd. Yeah, of course, it's completely opinion. Telling Fanon the Kool-Aid has no sugar in it. Don't drink. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, Loma gets killed by Floyd. That's what I'm saying. All right, or here you go. Size matters, man. Size matters a ton. All right, so Lara, let me go up here. Who's 154-pounder? Floyd versus Trinidad. That's 147 pounds. Floyd Trinidad is a good fight. I like Floyd Trinidad. What's going on, Highland Speed? Floyd Trinidad. Who you guys got, Floyd or Trinidad? Floyd had a hard time with Spence. I'm seriously, man. I don't see Floyd beating. I don't think he got a snowball's chance in hell. Weye's got a snowball's chance in hell. But dog, for real, man, Floyd Duran would have been a great fight. That's who I think beat Floyd, because Floyd's not a prime Floyd, man, at 147 pounds, man. He's not. Floyd beat Cotto. Floyd had a good fight with Cotto, man. Floyd had a good fight with Cotto. Cotto. You kidding me? Cotto? Tito plants his feet. Yeah, but I don't think Tito is I don't think Tito's as good as size doesn't always matter. Hey, I think you being you funny, Beverly. Said Charles Tiller said, I don't see him beating Hearns. Yeah. And I walk back to Lara from Hearns, you know? But let me just see how crazy y'all are. Okay? Size doesn't matter. Floyd Hagler. Floyd versus Hagler. Do you think Floyd Mayweather Jr. beats Hagler? You can catch weight. You can catch weight it, whatever you want. Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Who you got? Somebody gonna say, don't lie, because you don't lie. Don't lie. So, there you go, Mike Johnson. Floyd outbox him. You goddamn crazy. Come on, man. That's seriously, that's a fight that shouldn't be sanctioned. That fight shouldn't even be sanctioned, man. Hagler by Carborough, Hagler by murder, man. Scraptimus Ryan said Bruce Lee versus Floyd. In a boxing ring, I'll take Floyd over Bruce Lee. I would. Hagler was a Michael Myers of the division. Come on, man. He's just too big, man. Let me tell you who I'd love to see. Okay, now this is not a guaranteed win for Floyd. Floyd versus Aaron Pryor. Floyd versus Aaron Pryor. Floyd ain't beating no Marvelous. He's not beating Marvelous. That's just stop. Ali Jacobs said Mayweather versus Andre Ward. People get out of things. Come on, man. Come on, man. Floyd versus Aaron Pryor. Hey, man, that is not written in stone, homie. That is not written in stone. That'd be a good fight, man. Yeah, I could get Floyd beating him. Oh, Marlon Score said, you trying to get my fighter killed. Hey, dog, I'm trying to tell you, man, look. Aaron Pryor with the W. Dog, I'm trying to tell you, don't lunch on Aaron Pryor. Say, oh, Live Live said Aaron Pryor, too much pressure. Yes, Floyd is a better boxer than Aaron. Aaron, hey man, he get on that asthma medicine in that water. Give me the black bottle. Give me the one I mixed. Give me the one I mixed. Shoot, boy. I'm trying to tell you, that'd be a great fight, though. I would pick Floyd Mayweather in that one. But see, Floyd, to me, Luke Scott, Sir Optimus Prime said, Luke, I think Floyd could get Luke Skywalker, dog. I think Floyd could get Luke Skywalker. I think he'd have a hard time with Yoda, but Yoda would probably go, Yoda go by split decision. I give him a split decision over Yoda. What up, KO? Oh, DeMarcus Perkins said Cotto's a great fighter, great fundamentals. Yeah, but let me tell you something. Miguel Cotto in the ring with Errol Spence Jr. will get demolished. Demolished. Like, it would be like a track sprint dead through his backside, man. In my opinion. Man, Chosen 15 said, come on, for 9, they all duck Pryor. Yeah, they ain't no one part of that. That boy was on craziness, man. Pretty Boy versus Rigo, 128 catch weight. I'll give Floyd. Floyd too big. Floyd's too big. See, I got to go. It goes the other way too, man. MP4 bids. I'm excited about those pictures, MP4. I'm excited. I am real excited. Okay, Beverly Rose, I see that. You should have had it already, though. Oh, man, those pictures are beautiful, man. I'm chilling, MP4. Can't wait. Can't wait to get that. After I get off this, I'm going to complete that. My first special project in a while. Definitely support Money Pal the Fourth. We got it coming, man. I love those pictures, man. And I knew, that's why I sent you that first. I was like, I hate these pictures that I have. But, that's how you got to do it when you don't have the original source material. When you're bootlegging off of Google, that's what you got to do. Marlo's Corner said, not with that lifesaver for Floyd would end up like Vader. No, dude, you got to understand. Floyd is like a Sith. Floyd controls the Force, man. He can dance between lifesavers, dog. He'll dance between that dark lifesaver, man. He'll do one of them, that garbage movie. Man, I ain't even a big Star Wars fan, man, but come on, man. I agree. Spence is the new Hagler. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm trying to tell you, I want to see this fight. Nino Brown says 130-pound AB versus 126 Regendow. I still would give I go with dang, it's so hard for me to pick Adrian Bronner to win a fight. But in that case, I think he would go, I'd give Adrian Bronner that. Adrian Bronner should have been more disciplined and been able to keep his weight down in 135 pounds. But don't lunch, man, if that, Floyd versus the Black Panther. Oh, man, T'Challa in 6. T'Challa in 6, man. Them claws, dog. Them claws. But he's juices. That's the problem, though. He's not going to pass the W. He's not going to pass Vada with eating them flowers. His blood, man, he's going to pop dirty, man, without a doubt. T'Challa on that juice, man. Said Fanon has gone Big Bang Theory on us. I'm just tripping, man. BMVT said applied body mechanics. That's what's up, man. To support your business, man. Support your business. Hey, Fanon, did Rigo retire? Nah, not yet. But the rumor is he's sitting on a gigantic sum of money. That's the rumor that I got. That he don't have to fight no more. Said Black Panther going now. Yeah, dog. He's up on that juice. Oh, the flowers ain't on the list. Hey, somebody gonna dry snitch on him, no, dog. Come on, man. Oh, and Floyd ain't got enough money, man. Floyd, but see, here's the problem with Floyd. The problem with Floyd and T'Challa is that T'Challa's the A side, and because Floyd ain't got enough money. You know what I mean? That's kind of just, it's not worth his time, man. Floyd got to, Floyd's the B side. So the fight's got to be in Wakanda, and Floyd don't ever leave Vegas, Anonymous, they said press the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. That'd be appreciated, man. This is a lot of fun. We just clowning. There will be no challenge today. Hell no, Floyd ain't gonna fight out of Vegas. Hope so after he died. Oh, the dive he took. Hey man, yeah, he got that dough. That's the rumor that I got from a good, reliable source. Live TV said T'Challa is always the A side. Yeah, man, the dude's worth like 300 billion, man. So Floyd ain't shining like that, man. It's not worth his time, man. He's a better fighter because he's got more money. That's really what it is. The essence of it is that T'Challa is the better fighter because he's got more money. There you go. I mean, how could he? If Anthony Joshua, if Floyd Mayweather is a better fighter than T'Challa, then shoot. I mean, Floyd Mayweather would be making, $500 billion. He would make $1 billion a fight. I mean, what's he been doing where he doesn't have anywhere near the money that T'Challa has? Come on, man. Let's be real. It's all about the money. Y'all think Money May coming back? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, he said T'Challa is Mansa Musa. Hey, man, he got that dough like that. Floyd gonna hold out for vibranium testing. Nah, man. Oh, dog. No. Hey, man, that's funny, though. See, we on this clown and stuff, but on the real, let's be real. There is a limit. Yeah, so Floyd versus Bill Gates. I'm like, come on, Bill Gates is the A side. He's the A side, man. Galacticos versus Thanos. I don't know. Now you're getting into the depth of it. But if Thanos ain't got no money, dog, Floyd, because Floyd's the A side. Boxing, Spence getting stopped. What? By who? He's gonna get stopped by who? Ain't no way. You guys tripping. That ain't happening. If you betting on that, I bet money on that. I don't even bet. MP4 bids. Oh, man, much love in Super Chat. It says 1992 version of Riddick Bowe that defeated Holyfield defeats most of the heavyweights today. I agree. And I think he beats Anthony Joshua for sure. I'm not that impressed with Anthony Joshua, man. I'm going to tell you. I'm not that impressed by that dude. And I'm sick of him. He acts like a coward. You can say, oh, there's no boxers are ever afraid of anybody. Well, I can't speak on that. But I know he's acting like one. Because he's the A side. You know what I mean? He's the A side. That's why. And he's not a coward. He's just the A side. Ridiculous. Floyd versus a wife. Oh, Floyd. I do not respect that. That's the one thing for sure, man. I'll say, man, ain't nothing cool about that. High speed CPL. Floyd versus Captain America. Floyd, because Captain America ain't got no money, man. He's on a government. He's on military retirement, man. I mean, he doesn't have to work again, and he's got a good, he's got a good pension plan, but Floyd's the A side. Boxing facts over fishing. Crawford ain't stopping him, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. He's not. That's Terrence Crawford is not knocking out Errol Spence Jr. No way. If anything, because he has to box himself. He has to box his way to a decision. That's not happening, dude. It's not happening. Let me see. Holyfield was allegedly on roids against Bowe the second fight in the 2 Tyson bouts. I mean, I think Tyson was on it. I think Tyson was on that juicy juice. That's my personal opinion. But, I don't know. That's all gone now. Hey, he got away with it. So it is what it is. Coach Sheldon Harris was good, man. Said, for now, you killing me, tears. Hey, man, I'm just trying to tell you, look, this is the truth here. I'm not playing. Anthony Joshua's the A side, man. He's the A side. And that's what matters. Floyd Mayweather's the A side. He's the A side. Don't you guys understand that means he's the better fighter? AJ versus a cowardly lion? The cowardly lion, because he's going down that yellow brick road. And that yellow brick road is gold. You know what I mean? And after that he became the A side. You know what I mean? Once he became, he went to the land of Oz, and they took over control of the yellow brick road, which is all gold. His personal net worth, I think, was like $1.3 billion. Consequently, he's the A side. So we give it to the cowardly lion all day. Cowardly lion all day. And he's got teeth. Man, I'm trying to tell you, dude, he's the A side. You can do it, Corky. What's up? I got cowardly lion over AJ. Yeah, I would take that. I think also, who else would beat? I'm going to tell you somebody else would beat AJ because they're the A side. Jerry Cooney would be the A side. Jerry Cooney would beat him because Jerry Cooney would be the A side. Doesn't beat Floyd. No, he doesn't, because he's not the A side. Reese Mack, that's how Jermel was dressed. So yeah, it was the Cowardly Lion. That was crazy. Domo, oh, that's not for me. Oh my God, this is the best ad workout ever. This way. Crawford hasn't been hit by anybody like Spence. Nope, he's not. And he gets hit. That's the problem. And I do believe Gary Cooney does beat AJ. I mean, I think that would be a pick'em fight, really. Like if Anthony Joshua maybe got 95,000 people in his next fight in Wembley, right? Like, I don't know, maybe they need to like open up a ground section or something like that, or maybe I know what they do. They need to like clear out the parking lot and, like put a big Jumbotron out there. And so other people can see it and they can get the attendance up to 95,000. If he can do that, then he can beat Cooney, because then he would become the A side. Let's talk real boxing. Porter versus Garcia. Garcia. I think Garcia is the better boxer, and I think he's going to catch Porter. I think he's going to catch Porter coming in with that jump, trying to jump in, and he's probably going to wind up getting hurt. That's the real boxing you're asking for. Wilder needs to be realistic. Yeah, he does. He absolutely does. Because it's not good enough. See, look, it's unrealistic to expect for somebody, for Wilder to that's the one thing that I think that I really do agree with Anthony Joshua on, is that it was absolutely unrealistic for Deontay Wilder to think that if he gave Anthony Joshua $50 million, that he would fight him. That was completely unrealistic. He should have known by the way that they were acting beforehand that it wouldn't matter what he offered him. The guy wasn't going to fight him. If he would have listened to what Eddie Hearn said on IFL about his eight fight plan. Ooh, MP4 Vids, I'm going to come right to that. If he would have listened to that 8 fight plan and how his name wasn't mentioned in it, and if he would have known that, that was the case and he's not in the 8 fight plan, then he would have known that Anthony Joshua would not have been taking $50 million and he really wasn't serious about it, right? Because he probably doesn't even have, it was unrealistic for him to assume that Anthony Joshua had the ability to enter into an agreement other than what his promoters allowed him to enter into. So in that sense, I do, and I'm not even joking, I think that Deontay Wilder was unrealistic with that. He's got to get realistic. Realistically, Anthony Joshua is not going to fight him as long as he can avoid it. And Eddie Hearn is not going to make the same mistake he made last time with Crawford. I think he's made that mistake two times. He made the mistake with, was it Audley Harrison and who was it that he got beat? Oh, Chisora. Was it Chisora David Hay? He made that mistake with. I think it was maybe Chisora David Hay, because I think Chisora was the first guy that really got with him. And then he made the mistake and he lost to David Hay. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And then the second one, the obvious one, was Errol Spence Jr. versus Kell Brook. That ruined 2 of his top fighters, man. And he's building his business, but he's not going to make that mistake again. And it's unrealistic to think that he will. So with that, I agree. MP4 Fit said Crawford versus Aaron Pryor. My thoughts, I think that's a pick'em fight for me. That's a pick'em fight for me. Because Aaron Pryor is so aggressive. He's so aggressive and he's very, very powerful. He's very quick. He's got very good defense and he's going to put a lot of pressure on Terrence Crawford. So I think that would just be a really, really great fight. I think that Terrence Crawford is going to engage with him because I think that's Terrence Crawford's weakness. That's the only weakness that I can really see clearly. It's a strength in Terrence Crawford and it's a weakness in Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is going to engage. Terrence Crawford is not going to do the Floyd Mayweather Jr. thing and just box to a decision and move on to the next day. He's not going to do it. He's going to, when he starts feeling you and he gets the time and he's going to step up and he tries to step on the gas. And at this point in time, he did it with Diaz. He clearly did it with Ndungo. He did it with Horn. He did it with, I believe he did it with Postal. He's going to step on the gas. and he's going to fight. That's his mentality. And if he gets into that with Aaron Pryor, that can end badly. And I think that's a major problem that I think he's going to have with Errol Spence. Because if he gets into that with Errol Spence, it's not to his advantage. Because Errol Spence is a body puncher. You know what I mean? He's a body puncher. And if you stand in there, he's not trying to hit your head. The body he will slow you down with shots to the body. And so that's where I see on that, man. I think that it's in that case a strength and weakness. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I am with that. Oh, best live stream today, get an excellent ab workout. I appreciate that, man. That's kind of where I am on that MP4 vids. BFP Boxing said it's unrealistic to offer a man anything for what they don't want to do. Yeah. Oh, Curtis Anderson said Pryor beats Crawford. That's a tough fight, and I think that's a great fight. That's a great fight. That's a great fight. I mean, that's a great fight, man. Woo, that's a great fight. I love that. I would love that fight. Now, the other thing about Pryor, Crawford is that Crawford, and I know people are going to disagree. There's going to be people that are going to disagree with this. I think that Crawford is they're both would be their toughest fights, right? It would be the toughest fight that either one of them had, either Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. I think that's fair to say. But Errol Spence has already had a bigger step up in competition than Terrence Crawford has had. I think Terrence Crawford's best competition to date might be, is it Delorme or Postal? Maybe Postal. Is that his best competition? Postal or Gamboa at 135? Let me go to Terrence Crawford. Let me pull up the box rec. Not act like I got the memory to do this off the cuff, because I don't. But I will beat y'all at some trivia over on Marlo's Corner. Trying to question my game, saying I'm Googling. I'm Google free, baby. I'm Google free. Seriously, I'm just kidding though. Let me see. Felix Diaz. Who's his best competition? Okay, you got Yuriokas, is Ricky Burns, Gamboa, Beltran, Delorme, Postal, Diaz. Are any of those guys on the same level as a Kell Brook? I don't think they are. You know what I mean? I don't think they are. And I think that is definitely not a Ray Beltran. So I think that Terrence Crawford has Errol Spence is the bigger step up. You know what I mean? Oh man, boxing fact over fishing says Crawford doesn't deserve a shot at Pryor doesn't deserve a shot at Crawford. You might be right, man. You're right. I think you're right, because I don't know if he's ever sold out. He's never been on pay-per-view. Let me know if anybody, let me know, has Aaron Pryor ever been on pay-per-view? Because if he's not been on pay-per-view, he's not the A-side. Felix Diaz or Gamboa. Right. That's the toughest fights, man. They said if Gamboa was a bigger man, he might have dropped Crawford. He could have. Or Algieri. Who's Algieri? Algieri is what? Algieri is the biggest step up for Algieri for Spence? No, that's a stay busy fight because Thurman's ducking. Fanon, I don't think I've seen Spence hurt, but I've seen Crawford hurt. I've seen Spence shocked once. I saw him get hit flush. Oh, everybody's ducking Khan. I would love to see that fight. Khan Crawford, that'd be fun. No, Pryor's never been on pay-per-view, then no. He doesn't deserve the shot. Has he ever been on an app? If he's not been on an app, he doesn't. Oh, I know MP4 Viz. I'm just playing. He said there wasn't a pay-per-view back then like we have now. There was closed circuit TV. I'm just joking on the real. I know he wasn't on pay-per-view. I'm just clowning. I know that pay-per-view started in the night, started with Tyson. So no, man, I was just playing, man. Don't take me serious on that. Gamboa has a better resume than Brook, and it's not even close either. Gamboa has a better resume than Brook, and that's not even close either. Yeah, but there, except for Brook is a 147 pounder and Gamboa is a 135 pounder, dude. That's the only difference between that one is the fact that Kell Brook would beat the brakes off of Gamboa. I mean, the resume might be better, but come on, man. Gamboa is a 135-pound fighter, man. Gamboa is a 130-pound fighter, really. Gamboa is a little itty bitty, like, he's a munchkin. You know what I mean? He's a munchkin. What's he, like 5'3", something like that? He's a little munchkin. He's a 130-pound munchkin. He wouldn't go 5 rounds against Kell Brook. I'm not talking about like pound for pound, like the resume versus. There isn't probably not 5 guys on Kell Brook's resume that Gamboa can beat. You know, because right here we're talking about a Spence, Errol Spence, and Crawford fight, right? And who their opponents are. And Kell Brook is better than anybody. Man, Postal can't beat nobody on nobody on the resume of Terrence Crawford can beat Kell Brook. Gamboa will get smashed by Kell Brook. What's good, old man of boxing? How you feeling? Yeah, Gamboa is like Tyson's mini-me. Gamboa need liposuction to resurrect a career. Exactly, man. Oh, he's using his third eye. He can't see, man. Y'all subscribe to Old Man Boxing channel. Great channel. Yeah, for sure. Check out Old Man Boxing's channel. Actually, I need to do that too. Matter of fact, let me go do it, man. When suggested to do it, I will do it. Old Man Boxing. Ooh, I don't see the channel. Let me see. Anonymous Profess. What about Crawford versus Bronner or Vargas? Crawford will knock out Bronner. I mean, Crawford will beat Bronner easy. I think he'll beat Jesse Vargas too. I don't think those are particularly Old Man Boxing fan. That's why I'm messing that up. I don't think those are particularly, but I'd like to see them. Okay, Old Man Boxing fan. That's what's up. Oh, you got 100 subs. That's what's up. You got 101, 105. All right. Subscribe. And the bell icon is hit for Old Man Boxing fan. There you go, sir. There you go. Got another good channel, another good channel to check out, man. What's good with you, Old Man Boxing fan? I am now a sub of the channel. That's what's up. He outboxes Bronner. Yeah, I think it's pretty much easy money over there, man. I think it's easy money, easy pickings. Oh, man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Wow. Neil Young. Let me go. Okay, he's still D. Hodges said, okay, Dana Jones, Fanon. Most of the top guys Bud's fought were coming off a 12, 18-month layoff from boxing. Yeah, that makes sense because that makes sense because he's with Top Rank. That's how Top Rank builds their fighters. I just had, by the way, one of the best boxing lessons that I've had in my life from MP4 Vids. We talked on the phone. Man, this dude broke down matchmaking to me. Broke down, man, I loved it. I wish I could have, man, one of these days, man, we got to, I don't know if you want to, yeah, that's probably one off the record type of conversations, but man, I loved it. Great conversation, man. It's all good. Oh, hey, Old Man Boxing fan, man. That's what we here for, man. We all brothers in the boxing struggle, man. Try to get the word out. Let's try to overwhelm these cats with the with the made up points of views and all that. Let's just, that's what's up. So, man, anyway, man, MP4 Vids, that was a heck of a conversation, man. That was a heck of a conversation. I mean, we should probably do like a private live stream with MP4 Vids and cats. Just, ain't got to be recorded, ain't got to be up, man. But it was just love. That's just like, hey, if you guys are not subscribed to Marlo's Corner, y'all are missing out. I'm trying to tell you. If you not, good work to you too. What's blazing in sports? I'm trying to tell you. They said, tell us about it at Fanon and MP4 Vids. Look, man, I'm gonna let MP4 Vids tell you what MP4 Vids wants to tell you. Somebody need to get him on his channel. Check him out. But if you are not subscribed to Marlo's Corner, participating in and checking out these brothers' conversations, I'm telling you, it's like sitting it's a virtual barbershop. You just sit down. I'm sitting there doing whatever I'm doing. I'm watching fights in the background. These cats thinking I'm sipping on margaritas with olives in it. You tripping, but cracking jokes on me. That's all good. But I'm just sitting there listening to these cats talk this boxing, man. I'm telling you, man, it's like a study session, man. It's like a study session. You got to check these guys out, man. For real. You got to check them out, man. There should be 100 people in their live streams. There should be 100 people just listening to these cats talk, listening to Marlo, listening to Curtis Anderson, listening to these cats talk about boxing, man, because it's way better than sitting up there listening to Teddy Atlas and these dudes talk. I'm telling you. But you got to be a black dude, man. And the only reason I say that is because it's from that angle, man. You don't have to be, but it's a beautiful thing, man, for me. Oh, Lawrence RBE, man, much love in Super Chat. He said, will we ever know the true members of the numbers for Crawford versus Horn on the ESPN app? Also, do you think Bob Arum will continue to try counter programming PBC? I don't know. I mean, I don't think his dates are up to him anymore. I think Bob Arum's got to air those bouts when ESPN says it. That would be my guess, because he's got to work around ESPN's programming. You know what I mean? And what ESPN wants on that app and what ESPN wants to show. So I don't know. I don't think HBO, I think, is more in the counter program Showtime. But that's seriously, man, that's me a million miles away just guessing. But as far as the app and what do you get to see, like viewership on an app, I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see if they release them, but I don't know. This is new. This is uncharted territory. It is a publicly held corporation though, but I don't know if they do Nielsen ratings on an app. It just depends on what how does Nielsen ratings do that? It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. But I guarantee you this, they're going to know if people are watching or not. They're going to know. But I don't know what they're going to do, man. Oh, Curtis Anderson, much respect. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell the truth, man. I love that, man. The name is Emmanuel. Oh, Emmanuel Lardy. Yeah, he's trying to get people to watch The Touch of Death. What's The Touch of Sleep? What's that boxer's name? Touch of Sleep? Not Valentine Williamson. I think that's Touch of Sleep Williamson. You get me to watch, man. I remember that dude. I just haven't seen his boxing match in a while. MP4 Vids. Okay, thank you very much. And he just said thanks. It would be an honor for me to do so. Hey, man, definitely sit there and talk. Hey, MP4 Vids is definitely one of the best to get on that stream, man. You guys will enjoy that. For now, no color lines, but we are black, but respect is asked. Wrench gang play no games. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, because y'all will say some, y'all will talk now. I don't know. Y'all do you though. It's all love. Dana Jones said, but everybody's welcome, everybody. I'm sorry, man. LT Green said, Fanon, Brooke, Algieri, Bandu, all better opponents than Crawford's opponents. Yeah, I mean, see, my thing is that it's just what they bring. Like, if you put them in I don't want to do because these guys are actually going to fight each other, right? I mean, that's the conversations going on, is that Spence would actually fight Crawford, right? So this is a fight that's going to happen. So when you're evaluating their resumes, I think that you're looking at each fighter compared to each fighter, and you got to take everything into consideration, right? And so when I might say Gamboa is a better fighter than Bundu, right? But the fact is, Bundu is a big boy, and there's no way that Yuriokos Gamboa is going to fight Errol Spence Jr. That's just, I mean, that's not even legal. I mean, is it legal? Would you sanction that fight? You know what I mean? Could you imagine Postal against Errol Spence Jr.? Said, thanks, Fanon. I feel you though, but that was real. That was love, real talk. Yeah, it's all good, man. You know what's up. We roll. I want to get more people. I want more people in that chat, man. I want more people in that chat. I love it. I love it. The what do you call it? The trivia, man. That's I know you guys don't do that every time, but man, you just guys got really rich boxing knowledge on that channel, and it's not corny. It's not corny, man. It's not like there's different styles of boxing channels, man. There's different styles of boxing channels. Sometimes, some people like I happen to love this channel out of the UK called God doggone it, Hamad the God, his Med the God. I can't remember I can't even pronounce it, but basically it's like him his of the God, something like that. But pretty much what he is he's a highlight video. I love his highlight videos. And then you have channels like videographers. I like watching Vilified Media. You get my argument. I just don't think it's relative. What's relative? You don't think what's relative? I don't understand that. Evangel Hendricks said is Thurman still fighting? He's on a sabbatical, man, in the mountains of Nepal, I guess. I don't know what's going on with him, man. Resting his bones, trying to get those injuries right. His layoff is going to be about as long as Tyson Fury's, man. Oh, because skills, Crawford fought better competition than Spence. But yeah, skill for skill, man. But skill for skill is that's some hypothetical stuff, man, because power's a skill. Power's a talent, man. I mean, there's more to boxing than skills. There's talent. There's talent, there's size, there's strength. You know what I mean? Those things matter, man. Those things matter. Like, they matter. You can't make those go away. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Lomachenko's probably more skilled than Errol Spence Jr. But he will die an early death if he gets in a ring with him. It wouldn't be a fight that could be sanctioned because at a certain point in time, it is, but it also goes with size. Okay, respect. I appreciate that. We kind of went around to the end. We came together on that. The force is female, yes, because it creates all. Yes. The default is female. You can do it, Corky. Lomo is the most skilled boxer in the world. I don't know. I don't think he is. I don't think Lomachenko's more skilled than I don't think he's more skilled than Terrence Crawford. I think he's what he does very well. But I'm not seeing, I mean, I don't see like a prolonged body attack from Lomachenko, I don't really even see Lomachenko fighting on the back foot. I don't see him walking people down, right? I just, he does what he does. He's very skilled, but I think he's kind of formulaic, But we'll see, man. And if he was that skilled, hey, man, he shouldn't have lost Orlando Salido. So clearly there's something there. Oh, wow. Come on, sir. Priptus Prime. Man, Tyson Fury going to make it real hard for me to do a video for him, man. God, dog. That was a sparring match. That's just a sparring match, and he ruined the whole dang thing doing that. Said they're very different, but both are great. Yeah, they're both great. Wow, Lomo, the most skilled boxer, and I don't think he's the most skilled. He does what he does very, very well. But what he does is what he does. Lomo is yet to be forced to execute plan B. Yeah, he did. He was against Salido. He had to step it up against Salido. He had to step it up. He had to start going at Salido and letting his hands get and sitting down on his punches, and it didn't get him out of there. I give him a pass. Salido would have probably given Crawford a hard time back in the day. No. How is that? Do you realize that Mikey Garcia had just knocked out Orlando Salido? Orlando Salido would have got knocked out by Terrence Crawford. He'd have been asleep. He'd be asleep. Fanon, I've been thinking nonstop about Crawford versus Spence. It's almost like an obsession. Hey, dude, Curtis Anderson. You have I can tell you got that characteristic, man. You've got that what do you call it? Not obsessive compulsive, But dude, the way that you keep track of things and remember facts, and you got that, your kung fu collection and your boxing collection, hey man, you're like that, man. It's hard to beat like a boxing Rain Man. Like, y'all remember that Rain Man movie, The Savant? That's kind of what Curtis Anderson is, man. That dude, that cat is a boxer. It's like, how do you remember that stuff? I've seen them, but I gotta, like, my head's got to roll around a little bit before I remember that. BFB, the best fight, the best boxing, man. Please subscribe to my man, the best fight, the best boxing. I honestly had a debate with a guy who thinks Lomo can beat Wilder. I said, let's bet on it. That's a casual fan right there. That's not even a casual fan. That's just an idiot. I had somebody say that to me too. Somebody said that they thought that Lomachenko would win a split decision. Yeah, over Andre Ward. That's what he said. He thought that Andre Ward versus Lomachenko would be a split decision win for Lomachenko. I'm like, are you nuts? Are you nuts? Vasyl Lomachenko was not beating any light heavyweights. Not a single solitary. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. He could beat let me tell you a light heavyweight that Lomachenko could beat. Me. Okay? If I drained down, hit the road, ran, got myself down to 175 pounds for weigh-in, for the date of the weigh-in, and I fought Lomachenko, it's going to be an early stoppage for Lomachenko. I got to admit, dog. I don't think I can beat him. But any other light heavyweight in the world, dog, you can write it home, homie. No. Okay? It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. He said, old man boxing fans that I thought I heard wrong, but Lomo versus Wilder, yeah, man, they be tripping, man. If you have a boxing channel, you'll hear some real crazy things. I promise you. Yeah. And before I said, yeah, I'm telling you, man, I think Lomo can get me. I might duck that fight. But for 50 million, I would be on there. Ain't no way in the world I'm ducking Lomachenko for $50 million. I'm in there. No doubt about it. $50 million, I'm right there, dude. Oh, AB beats Lomachenko now? Yeah, I don't think Lomachenko can beat Adrian Bronner. Adrian Bronner will walk that dude down, man. He's too big. Lomachenko can't hang at 140. No, it's too big. I mean, man, Regis Porgray will put a vicious beat down on Lomachenko. I had people tell me that they thought that Lomachenko beat Josh Taylor. I'm like, Lomachenko's going to beat Josh Taylor? Are you crazy? MP4 Fizz, we going all out for $50 million. You got that right, Doug. Hey, money pal. $50 million, tell your son to come on. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. I'm going. I'm going. Bro, Fanon got Loma in the octagon. Let me tell you, I ain't got Lomachenko in nothing other than a reading comprehension test. Now, if he wants to go with me in a reading comprehension test and all those little funny things he does with touching squares and all that, we can go any day. Okay? Any day, all day, any day. You want to take an IQ test with me? I'll go with you all day, every day. Let's go. Lay it down, dog. Get the psychologist. Let's run. I got you. I'll challenge anybody. Okay? Let's roll. Me and you right now. I'm ready to roll. But, dog, not in no octagon, dog. You gonna get you ain't choking me out, dog. $50 million, though, we can make it happen. Oh, my God. Hell no. He said he would jump right now for $50 million. No, he jumped right now for $50 million. Let's roll. $50 million, but please, seriously, I'm taking a dive. Okay? How long? Carry me, please. Okay, look. Well, let's negotiate this, all right? Look, man. MP4. I'll take 49 million and you can have the other million. Just have money carry me for a round, dog. Please. I got kids, man. I got kids. All right. They though they're never gonna have to work again, they're gonna have to see their daddy get beaten up. Please. All right. I'll take 49 million. Carry me to minute 2 of the second round, dog. Okay. And no headshots. No headshots, just on the shoulder, like top of the shoulder, like shoulder. No headshots, but just shoulder shots, dog. Just hit me on the arm, dog. Because I saw them goddamn body shots, dog, but Money Pal be throwing. I'm like, God, dog. Oh, that shit hurting me listening to it, man. Come on, man. Arm shots only, dog. Arm shots. Oh, I'll slap box him for. I ain't even slap boxing Money Val. I ain't slap boxing that dude. Just by no, just no body shots, dog. No body shots. No body shots. Honestly, man, I might rather take one to the. No, I don't want it to the head either, dog. Just the arms, man. Like biceps, and quadriceps. Just keep it about right there, man. Please don't hurt me. I'll be like, dog, please don't hurt me. I'll be looking like Luis Ortiz just on my knee drooling, dog. No. What? I'll be like, it didn't hit me. I'll be like, ah! No. Don't do me like that, man. I got a daughter, man. They got to respect me, dog. They got to respect me. Oh, man. Oh, that was hilarious, man. Somebody called me from, I don't know anybody in Colorado, homie. Oh, man. That's funny. I needed that laugh, dog. I needed that laugh. Please don't hurt me. Woo! BFT Boxing, man. Much love in the super chat. He said, BFT TB Boxing said, Fanon, I'll fight you for 50 million. Oh, man. Hey, we're going. For 50 million? Hey, we're going to go. We're going to go. Without a doubt, dog. I'll be smiling, too. I don't even need a week. I ain't even going to train. Why waste my time, dog? Why waste my time? $50 million, however that goes, dog. We working. I get stretched by Wilder tomorrow for 50 million. You kidding me? That crazy dude, what's his name? Charlie Xenophobia Vili. What's that dude's name? He got in there with Deontay Wilder for a YouTube video. And Anthony Joshua wouldn't take $50 million. That is the worst duck ever, man. There's no living that down. Yeah, there you go. Charlie Zelenoff. Yeah, dog. He got in there for free, man. That dude got more heart than Anthony Joshua, man. You kidding me? Oh, Crawford Porgray would be a great fight. I'd love to see that. Patrick Finisher, 50 million. I fight anyone ever. A prime Mike Tyson. Yep. Hey, man, the only thing I'm not fighting a lion for 50 million. That's it. I'm not fighting a chimpanzee for 50 million. I ain't fighting. If it's a human being, I'm for $50 million and there ain't no knives or guns involved, I'm fighting. Okay, and there's a ref and he agrees to stop. Okay, if I go to the ground, he can't throw punches and it's over, I'm doing it. All right. If it's human, $50 million, I'm taking it. All right. No animals at all. I'm not getting in there with no orangutans. I'm not getting in there with no lions. I'm not messing around with no chimps. I'm not getting with pythons. None of that crap. Okay, but if they're human beings, you'll fight a lion for 50 million. No, you won't. Nah, Doug. No, you won't. That ain't worth $50 million. Okay, hey, Doug, because that ain't worth $50 million. Oh, Chip versus Floyd. Oh, dude, Floyd in 10. He'll take that chimp out. A true story, though, Doug. For now, would you fight MMA for $50 million? Yes. This evening. For real. All I need is to read the contract. And I need that money in an escrow account. You ain't faking me out. These dudes choking me out. I need that money. Okay? He said chimpanzees, no joke, dog. I ain't fighting no chimp, dog. No claws, no teeth, none of that. Nobody that can rip my arm out of socket, dog. My arm, I lose a finger. 50 million, my finger is gone. I don't know about an arm, dog. Finger, though, goodbye. You can take it. You can bite one finger off, you can have it. I'll get a prosthetic and count my money with a plastic finger, dog. You kidding me? Shoot. Kai Harrison said, Fanon, AJ letting us know that professional boxing ain't wrestling for sure. Yeah, man, that dude needed. Hey, seriously, that's the worst duck ever. He's never living it down. I said he wouldn't even slap box Wilder for 50 million. Come on, man. 50 million. For $50 million, Bill Gates would get in the ring with he'd be like, 50 million. How much is he offering me? 50 million, I'll go. Bill Gates would get out of there. $50 million. Hey, hell, why not? I'll donate to a cause. Come on, man. Well, maybe Bill Gates wouldn't fight him for $50 million, but a charity match, I bet he'd be there. $50 million, Bill Gates would show up. Because that's $50 million. $50 million, $50 million. Now, he might not take a punch to the chin for $50 million, but hey, man, I guarantee you this. Evander Holyfield tomorrow, if they offered Evander Holyfield $50 million to get up and go fight Deontay Wilder, he'd take the fight. Okay? He'd take the fight. Who's alive right now? Ernie Shavers would get his old ass up out of a chair and go fight Deontay Wilder tomorrow for $50 million. Michael Spence would fight Deontay Wilder tomorrow for $50 million. Tomorrow. Dudes that ain't got Larry Holmes. You know doggone well Larry Holmes will get up out and fight Deontay Wilder for $50 million. George Foreman would fight him for $50 million. Oh, Mike Tyson would fight him for $50 million. Mike Tyson's wife would fight him for $50 million. Okay? Mike Tyson's wife would fight him. Roy Jones would fight him. You kidding me? $50 million hit off, man. Seriously, man. $50 million, dog. Layla Ali would fight Deontay Wilder for $50 million, dog. Layla Ali would fight him, man. Layla Ali. Now you know what's my girl's name? I can't remember. James Kirkland and Wolf would fight him for $50 million, dog. Mia St. John's would fight him for $50 million. Mia St. John. All day, dog. Mia St. He should be. Oh, heck, Chris Shields would fight him for $50 million, dog. Who Mini Me would fight him for $50 million. Cat Williams would fight him for $50 million. Dave Chappelle, $50 million easy. Come on, man. That's Holyfield beats Wilder for 50 today. For 50, man, first of all, let's get into some seriousness. Evander Holyfield would last 22 seconds against Deontay Wilder. Long enough for it to take him to go straight to the middle of the ring and get knocked out. Chuck Norris would fight him for $50 million. Steven Seagal would fight him for $50 million. Tekashi 6ix9ine would fight him for $50 million. Heck yeah. Oh, you ain't lying. Chimp's five. Man, come on, man. You got to be kidding, dude. Without a doubt, that dude Drake, $50 million. What's that girl's name? Cardi B would fight him for $50 million. That's how crazy it is for these people not to take $50 million, dog. Dave turned down $50 million before. Who's Dave? Ain't no boxer ever turned $50 million down. $50 million guaranteed with an upside? No. The closest thing that had been turned down to the offer that Deontay Wilder got was $40 million fixed for Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. And that was $40 million with no upside. This is $50 million with 50% up. This thing could be as much as $6 million. That thing could have been as much as $60 million. I'm trying to tell you. Chris Brown, easy money, dog, $50 million. Shoot. Kevin, there's no buy. Come on, man. It's just ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous duck ever, man. Dark Truth Fernandez is going to change to the tiles of the stream. Who would fight Wilder for $50 million? I should, dog. I should. But hey, man, you know, these guys, boys, crazy, man. That boy's crazy. I just don't think. I'm wondering if the dude can read. B-Slap, what's good, man? How you feeling, man? Oh, we just having fun in this live stream for sure, dog. Oh, change the name. All right, I will. I'll do it right now, dog. Who wouldn't fight? Oh man, yeah, I do it. Who would fight Wilder for oh, dog. Seriously, we need to have a poll, dog. Who would fight Wilder for $50 million? All right, I've now officially changed the video's name. Crazy, dog. That's the biggest duck ever, dude. I'll fight everybody in this string for $50 million right now. Oh, yeah. He said, yeah, actually, D21519 said that's a great point. Charlie stepped in the ring for pride and AJ wouldn't. Exactly, for $50 million. Do you think AJ might be autistic? Maybe he doesn't know how much 50 million exchanges for pounds. No, man, I don't think he can make the decision, dog. I don't think it's up to him. I think he's faking. I don't think he has his dude. Barry Hearn said that Eddie Hearn that Anthony Josh was an integral part of the decision-making process. Now, what's the operative word there? Integral part. He's an important part. But the most important word is he's a part. He didn't say, now let me question. If somebody wants to get up right now and go to the bathroom, right? Or you want to get off this stream, are you an integral part of that decision-making process to get off this stream? Are you an integral part of it? No, it's your decision. It's not part of your decision. It's just your decision, right? You don't have to ask anybody to get off you don't have to say, Fanon, I really would like, I'd like to get off this stream. Will you agree that you let me off this stream? I don't have any say so. It's your decision. You're not an integral part of it. You're not a part of it. That's your decision to make. What Barry Hearn said about Anthony Joshua is that he is an integral part of the decision-making process, which means he's a part of it. He has input into it. Like, they'll ask him, but no, it's not up to him whether or not to take that offer or not. It wasn't his choice. He's not his own boss. You can't do it. He doesn't have ability. He doesn't have the ability to make the decision. It's not up to him. He could have wanted to take that fight, but then he found, oh, man, they offered me that money. And Barry Hearn's like, sorry, man, we'll give you something close to that. We'll work towards, we'll make it up to you, man. But no, we're not going to sign off on this. And he could have kicked it, he could have had hissy fits and kicked the couch and gotten mad or whatever. And it wouldn't have mattered. He couldn't take the fight because it's not up to him. That's what Barry Hearn said when he said integral part. Dana Jones. AJ Wright, man, much love in the super chat too, my man. He said AJ riding around England, giving out thousands of pounds so he doesn't lose his fan base for not fighting Wilder, and John Jones would fight Wilder. You got that right. Look, man, his fan base over here is trashed. You can't get out of that. You can't get out of that. You cannot look like you the baddest man on the planet when you won't fight somebody for $50 million. It can't be. You know what I mean? It can't be. You know what I mean? You can't say that you the biggest Mac, I guess that's old school. Like, you the best dude with women in the world. But you a virgin. Okay? What do you mean you talking about? You a virgin. Don't talk to me about getting women. You ain't never had one. Okay? You're not a player. You're not a Mac. You ain't got no, don't talk to me about no game if you ain't never had no woman. If you can't pick up a phone and tell me, hey, some woman vouched for you, dog, I don't believe you. You cannot be the baddest man on the planet, the biggest, baddest, the number one champ in the world, and you won't face somebody for $50 million that you asked for. If you're willing to take a $30 million pay cut, to avoid fighting somebody, you are not the man. And there's no getting around it at all. LT Green said the kids don't even know who he was. Man, look, he's a hype job. That's what he is, man. He's a hype job. They're hyping him up. V versus one Lou Stone said Team Crawford. Yeah, man, I'm Team Crawford too. I roll with Crawford. However, hey, man, let's do what it is. Let's do it. We got to be like it, I got to tell like a T.I. is, man. That ain't no easy money over there, dog. That ain't no easy money, man. Oh, Mark Wonderlick said apple juice disgusts me. Disgusts me. I'm sure that's autocorrect. Apples and pears. What's apples and pears? Robert Larios, you said I'm comparing apples and pears. Is that like apples and oranges? Or is like apple juice and pear juice? Oh, $50 million, I'll fight Errol Spence Jr. Yeah, I fight him for $50 million. And seriously, $50 million, he ain't even got to hold back, dog. You don't even got to, I was joking earlier about money, but $50 million, you ain't got to hold back. Do you, dog? I'm going to throw a punch, okay? If the contract says as long as you throw a punch, I'm running out there throwing 10 punches as fast as I can. Wop, 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 and I'm going to sleep. Just, hey, man, have the ambulance outside, okay? Have the ambulance outside, have the stretcher right there. I don't want any nonsense when I get hit, okay? I need to get to the hospital quick. But I need to hit that transfer button, okay? Hit that transfer button. I need to make sure that that escrow agreement is in place, okay? It's in escrow. It moves over, all right? And I need something else, dog. That's what it is. And I don't need no life insurance policy, none of that. I ain't even wasting my money on a life insurance policy. They'll be like, Fanon, you about to fight him. Don't you need some insurance? For what? I got $50 million. No, I ain't getting no life insurance. That is my life insurance. Tell my wife to cash it, dog. That's my wife right over there. That's my kids right over there. Okay. Son, I have that conversation with my son. Son, there are men that go to war. And here I'm not even playing. There are men that go to war, right? Risk their lives to get a college education. There are men that risk their lives to defend their country. There are men that risk their lives, just so that they have, 3 hots and a cot. Okay. People go, if you can have cats that can go to Afghanistan, cats can go, whatever. You got these people in different places throwing rocks at tanks. Okay. They're throwing rocks at tanks. Your dad can get his ass whooped for $50 million. Okay. I'm gone. And I love you, son. Don't think for a second I'm going to win this fight, though. Okay. Ain't no shame in getting your ass whooped for $50 million. Yes, Dad. I understand. Close your eyes, son. No, open your eyes, son, because I want you to know what I'm willing to do for $50 million. For now, I'm throwing in punches and I'm throwing no punches and I'm throwing up. I'm just trying to tell you. Oh, BFT boss, I've been in Iraq 4 times in Afghanistan. Exactly. And you're not going to get in with $50 million? Get out of here, dog. See, exactly. But he won't do it for $50 million. Kidding me? That's called a punk. And that's why you get no respect, man. You get no respect, man. There's no respect. None in that. There is no honor in that, son. There's no honor. And come on, man. And even if you can go get it over to, well, I can get him against this guy. I can get more against that guy. And he won't hurt me. And he won't hurt me. What do you call punk supporters? What do you call punk supporters? Jock straps. They call because they are holding somebody's nuts. It's ridiculous. Dana Jones said Ali career high day was 7.5 million. My guess about 8 million. I think he got 8 million for that dude fought on Parkinson's for 8 million. Call them enablers. That's good. Depends. I don't know. They full of shit. That's something. Holding a grown man's shit. That's what it is. Depends. Yeah, crazy. That's just shameful. Sorry, man. Cussing too much in this video, but it is what it is, man. I got no respect for that. Boxing would be my man Tanaris Robin said boxing would be so much better if no one got paid up front and the winner gets the lion's share. Whoa, yeah, they be fighting to the death, dog. I guess. I do think there's some balance in it, Nassim the Dream said, how can fans keep rolling with this dude? He's making them look stupid. These guys aren't real fans, dog. Those dudes ain't really real fans, man. Oh, man, just got off work, about to blaze one and get busy. That's what's up. Dang, man, I miss blowing. I mean, that's something I kind of miss, man. But I can't do it. Never do it again. But, hey, man, pull one for me. Said I'm hollering. It's funny, Lewis. Yeah, these boys tripping. These guys tripping. Nassim the Dream. How can yeah, exactly. They steady making excuses for grown man and his cowardly behavior. And man, I mean, he ain't got the just admit it, man. Just admit that it's not up to you. Okay? Admit that it's not up to you. Admit that you work for Matchroom Boxing. And then that's it. It's like, look, man, I'd love to fight him, but Eddie Hearn won't let me. You know, it's up to Eddie Hearn. I fight who they put in front of me. That's not my job. Yeah, I'd love to fight Deontay Wilder, but it's not my job. That's not the relationship that I have with Matchroom, and that's it. You know, I'm sure they got a little non-disclosure or something to keep you from giving up the details, but that's all you got to say. Just say it's not up to you, man. Lewis says, son, I'm finna take this L. Daddy loves you. Exactly, dog. Exactly. I'm about to take this L, dog. I'm about to take this L. Best fight the best boxer said AJ protection need to hold him and hold him tight so his balls can job give him the courage that needs to actually fight Wilder. Pretty much, man. That's all I can say, man. You got me joking, man. I mean, I'm joking, but I'm not joking. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Because some of it is it's just straight truth. $50 million. And you're not gonna fight that guy. Even knowing that you can, after that win, you can still go make 20. All you got to do is all he's got to do is make it. All he's got to do is make it out of the fight. And he can go on to fighting for the same amount of money in front of those crowds in the UK. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Those dudes don't know boxing. They don't care. Antonio McCray, you my dude. What's good, man? He said, much love to you as well, my man. Bare facts, AJ had the opportunity to take his future in his own hand or be a company man. He chose to be a company man, but he might just be a company man. He might just be one. He works for Matchroom. You know what I mean? Like if you work in a McDonald's, he's a McDonald's worker, dude. He's a McDonald's worker. You think Tony Bellew would fight Wilder for $50 million? Of course he would. If it was up to him, he would. Absolutely, he would. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? That's it. That's a wrap. It's a wrap. Why wouldn't he? Oh, boxer. He a good old house Negro. Hey, man. I think you're doing an insult to house Negroes. Let me tell you. Okay? There's bravery in being a house Negro. People don't understand. Okay, check this out, man. Don't insult house Negroes. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Because my family, on my mother's side, my wife's side, they were house Negroes. They were. You saw my wife. You never know. My wife has to wear her hair curly for you to even know she black. But she has no white people in her family for generations back. She's what you call a Creole. Her family's Creole. You wouldn't know they're black unless they tell you, unless they open their mouth. However, what they went through is they got raped. They were sitting in the house, and that's the part that Malcolm X leaves out of that story. That they get that while they're eating the good food and they're eating, they're dressed nice with white gloves, standing up, and they're not in the hot sun. They also getting raped at night. That's a reason they look like that. That's terrible torture. They might have had it better than people in the field, but it's terrible torture. Terrible psychological damage being inflicted. Don't insult house niggas by calling Anthony Joshua one. Anthony Joshua's a coward. It's not the same. He's a coward. They're slaves. He's a coward. There's a difference. For real. I ain't playing in that one. I call that the Steve from Django. Yep. He might be one. But I'm just telling you, man, I mean, don't act like them light-skinned, them half-white, them octoroons and quadroons that were up in them houses and all that stuff. They had brothers and sisters raping them. For real. They were slaves to their own brothers and sisters. They sit up there in the house with their daddy. You know, with their daddy. Know it's their daddy too. Look just like their daddy. You got LeBeau's on one side of the streets, LeBeau's on the other side of the street. I'm just saying, man. Yep, had no choice. No choice at the end of the day. So don't insult house Negroes by calling Anthony Joshua one. Anthony Joshua is Anthony Joshua is just a dummy. That's it. He's a horse in a stable. And they're trying to act like he's not a horse in a stable. He's a horse in a stable. That's why they call it a stable. Where is he? He's in a stable. He's in the Matchroom stable. And he gets trotted out when they want to trot him out. But the thing is, they're trying to put that Floyd Mayweather Jr.-ish, like, because Floyd Mayweather Jr. was not in a stable. That was a free horse. That's a free horse. He got to do what he wanted to do. You couldn't make him take a fight if he didn't want to take a fight. You couldn't starve him out if you didn't want to starve him out. Right? He got to pick when he wanted to fight. He got to pick who he wanted to fight. And he didn't have anybody doing anything other than advising him. Because and you know what that $100 million check of his that you see? I dare you, go look at the $100 million check that Deontay Wilder has. Floyd Mayweather Jr. put on the internet. Just Google that and look $100 million check. And don't look at the number. Look at who wrote the check. That check says Mayweather Promotions. Paid to the order of Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather Promotions wrote a check to Floyd Mayweather. That's who the check comes from. If Anthony Joshua has a check, it says Matchroom Boxing paid to the order of Anthony Joshua. Floyd Mayweather paid himself. Anthony Joshua is paid by Matchroom. The guy that pays you is who you work for. Go look at your check. Okay? If you work for the military, your check is going to say something about that military. If you work for me, my name is going to be, I'm writing the check to you. The money's coming out of my account. That money ain't coming out of Anthony Joshua's account. It's coming out of Matchroom's account. Gay said $100 million check and still getting mailbox money. And it says his name on the top of that check. Oh my God. Tenoris Robinson. He said, I can see Joshua saying, Eddie, wow, you gonna let that nigga in the big house? I'm gonna have to delete this whole stream, dog. But they just won't get monetized. It's all right. You know, we raising funds, though. We raising funds. It's all good. I'm having fun. How long have I been on here? Oh, an hour and a half. I got to bounce. It's almost 4 o'clock. Hey, look, I appreciate everybody that came to this chat, man. It's been a lot of fun. I got some editing on this video I'm about to release with MP4 Viz Money Pal the 4th. And with that, I got to get out of here. I'll let it roll for a little while. It's been fun. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody in the live in the live. Much love to Super Chat. Thank you for everybody supporting. It's been good fun this afternoon. If you're on the chat and you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so we can do it again. Oh, Ray, Raquel Porgrave, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, go Regis. Go Regis. Yeah. That's what's up. All right, y'all. And with that, I'm out. Peace.